Welcome to another episode of our Kerala ride from misty hills of Ponmudi to the serene backwaters of Alleppey, a ride that truly captures the soul of Kerala. Alright, the time is 6:45 and today is our day 2 of our Kerala ride, and this is a property that we checked in yesterday, the Now in Kanikudi. So this place is exactly at the foothills of Ponmudi, and now we are checking out of this place and then heading towards Alleppey. So I'll tell you more about what we're going to do and which route that we're going to take while going to Alleppey. So good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing good. And the route that we're going to take is quite scenic. It is not the regular national highway. So when I get on the bike, I will show you which route that we're going to take to go to Alleppey. Alright, the time is 7:53 and we packed our bags and all our bikes are ready now to hit the road towards Alleppey. So now let me get on the bike and then get going. Okay, sir. Thank you so much. This is Radhakrishna, sir. And sir, lovely property. This property has around what? 25 people can fit in, is it? 25 groups can fit in. And this is a villa, is it?
Yeah, this is a cottage, AC cottage.
This is a AC cottage. And this can fit in 5?
5, comfortably.
Comfortably 5. And that room over there can fit in?
Multi-purpose hall, so it can be converted into a dormitory.
Dormitory. 14 people.
2 attached bathrooms. And
2 attached bathrooms. Okay, nice. And what's the other one?
other one is the residence near the road.
Near the road.
Yeah.
Okay, and over there?
Double bedroom with the kitchen and everything.
Okay, proper house setup.
Yeah, proper house. It's a hall, open hall.
So this property can accommodate around 25 people.
Yeah.
Altogether. That is really nice. So no worries. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Alright, so we're back on the road again. So look at this view. Look at the mountain right in front of you. And this is called as Adumala or something of that sort. So this place is supposed to be one of the difficult places to trek. So the property owner, the Radhakrishna sir, is a trekker basically. And he covered most of the Sakleshpur belt and all, he was saying, and he was showing some pictures around it. That was so nice. And he was saying that, you know, this is one of the difficult trek in entire Kerala. So if any of you would like to trek, you may want to consider this place to take it up as a challenge. So right now we are going to this place called Valiyoram, which is basically a restaurant for us to have our breakfast and then continue the ride. Alright, so this is the Valiyoram restaurant where you will be able to get some good breakfast, is what our owner and caretaker said. So let's see what we get here and we'll finish our breakfast and continue the ride on the same road. Alright, we are done with the breakfast in Valiyoram restaurant. Quite a decent breakfast, I must say. And let me tell you the route that we're going to take right now. This is the first stop, which is Kilimanur. From Kilimanur we're going to go to Kottarakara, and then from there Adur, Padalam, and then Chenganacheri, and then Alleppey, or maybe Alappuzha. That is how they pronounce it in the local language. This is the route that we're going to take right now, and this is not the route that Google will show you. Google will take you towards the national highways, which is currently under construction. The locals over here, they told us, this is the route which is going to be most scenic, and the roads are good as well, is what they said. And this is going to take around 4 hours to reach Alleppey. So let me get on the bike right now and get going. Okay, so we're back on the road again. So Kilimanur is our next major stop. Not entirely a stop, but then again, that is the next city that we're going to cross, and that is going to be around 40 minutes ride. Roads closed. Alright, so look at this adventure that we are doing. We're on the bridge, and this is currently some construction that is going on, and only bikes can go on this route. So they're building a kind of a flyover or a bridge maybe, and that's why they blocked the entire route. So let's go. Alright, the time is 9:13, and look at the road that we are on right now. So this is in the middle of the forest, and just we took a deviation near this place called Pallara. So it's a really nice road, and another 40 minutes will be near Kilimanur. So that is the kind of a route that we're going to take. Look at the roads, just too good. Never-ending twisties as well as curves, and the trees both the sides is just too good. Alright, so this is Kilimanur junction. So we gotta go straight to our next place, which is Adur, if I'm not wrong. So this took around 40 minutes to come to this place, but I'm not sure how long will it take to go to Adur or maybe Padalam or whichever places that I just showed you earlier. Alright, so we are on the way to Kottarakara. If you look at the board, so that's what it is, and we have another 27 kilometers to go to this place, and from there we have to go to Palladam and all of that places. So yeah, so quite a distance to cover though, but then again, the route till now is excellent. The roads, I mean, they're just excellent. And in Kerala, I've been watching this for some time. The marking on the roads is quite different than the other states. If you look at it, these yellow lines and these double stripe lines and all of that, so these means you are not supposed to overtake. And when the lines are solid like this, on the right side there is a double-sided line, and over here there are some lines which are in yellow color, so you're not supposed to overtake from the left. And this is sort of a junction kind of a thing. Okay, look at it. This is a yellow line. You are not supposed to overtake in this section at all. So that is a kind of a rule that they have made. And moreover, there is some junction wherein you'll have horizontal yellow lines, and those lines will considerably increase, and then it will have a sign which says stop. So you'll have to stop and proceed. But over here no one follows, but that is the the rule that it has. So the markings as well as the concept is nice. And if you go in the opposite direction for about 2 kilometers, you will see Jatayu. That is one beautiful place to go ahead and visit, wherein you'll have a fallen eagle right on top of the mountain, and that is chiseled in one single rock. Alright, the time is 11:10, and we are in this place called Karakad. So it's another 33 kilometers to Shenganasheri. That is I think it's the last destination, or maybe we have another place to cover before going to Alleppey. So this route that we are taking is just going city after city, and the roads are all in these conditions. No constructions, no potholes, no road complaints or whatever. It's just nice. But then again, you'll have to be very careful about the traffic, because people just take turns, overtake from nowhere. and you'll have to be careful about it and always be preemptive about riding on these roads. Obviously you have to be cautious. So in Alleppey, we booked this place called Mermaid Queen, and that is a boathouse we've got ourselves into, and it is a 2 BHK boathouse. And he just told us that he will take us to do sightseeing on some places. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to cover, but then again I'll just go there and I'll show you the boathouse as well as the place that we are going to cover in Alleppey backwaters. Alright, so this place is called as Shenganasheri. So Alleppey is around 39 kilometers from here, and from Alleppey we'll have to go to our boathouse location. The temperature is around 32 and it is damn hot. I don't know if it's like this in Kerala, but then again it's damn humid. So this is the first time that we are doing the Kerala ride, which is the entire circuit which I just showed you on the day one. I mean, it is around 1500 odd kilometers. So let's see, if this goes well, we'll probably do some more rides into Kerala, because when we met those Royal Enfield owners in Ponmudi, so they were just talking about many places that we must cover riding a bike. So that is something that we will plan in the upcoming days. Alright, so look at the view from up here. So this is some bridge starting from sea. I didn't quite capture the name of it, but look at the view. And the bridge is on the backwater, and there's a church over here on the left, and the backwater continues in this direction. And if you look at that boat over there, let me show you that. Okay, if you look at that boat, that is a government run boat, and it just takes you to places like how we have buses in our area. They have boats over here which is run by the government itself. That is the cool part about this place. And this is not Alleppey, by the way, and we are just a few kilometers away from Alleppey, but I just thought I'll just stop here and show you guys the view of this place. Quite beautiful though. Alright, the time is 1:13, and look at this view. This is where our pickup point for the boat ride begins. And look at the view here. The farming lands, the water, the coconut tree, so damn beautiful. They say that this is God's own country, and for sure it is what it is. Look at it, just amazing. And I'll just go a little further and I'll show you the actual boat that we'll be on for the day, and we can figure out what are the places that we are going to cover. Alright, so look at these boathouses right here. So I don't know if this is the one that we'll be on, but then again we'll have to figure out. I'll have to call the owner, Abhishek, and then ask him one of these two should be ours. So let me figure it out and talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, the time is 1:43, and this is the boathouse that we'll be on for the whole day. And this is the Mermaid Queen organizers who's going to be taking out the boats right now. The cruise time is going to be roughly around 3.5 hours to 4 hours, and we'll be inside the boat, and they will just come back in the same place and then park the boat for the rest of the night. So I'll just go little inside and show you what's inside the boathouse. This is where Kerala's backwaters come alive with peace, beauty and timeless charm. From drifting houseboats to lush canals, every moment here feels like a dream you will never want to end. Welcome to Alappuzha. So this is the lounge area where you will be able to sit and watch the different views that this place has to offer. And that is our boatman. Now, so that is Kannan right there. So he is our boatman for the day. He's going to take us to different places altogether. And we have another person, Sudesh, and I think he is inside. So I'll just introduce him as well. So both these guys are quite nice and they're able to accommodate all our requirements. And this is the lounge area, and you have a small TV over here. Our helmet have been kept, but we can probably watch some movies or whatever it may be if you guys would like. So all the boat houses will have a similar setup. It is not something different. They will have ACs, they will have TVs, restrooms, washrooms, and then again 2 bedrooms or maybe 3 bedrooms depending on the size of the boathouse, and then whatever it may be. And over here we go to the terrace or maybe the upper balcony. This is the view that you get from up here. Quite nice. Look at it. They have tied the ropes, made sure that there's some safety for all the tourists. You can stand here and take pictures and videos or whatever it may be. So it's quite a beautiful setup. And if you are just someone who are planning to come to Alappuzha, that's what they call in local, because Alleppey was the name given by the Britishers. Alappuzha is the name that they go by in as per the local language. So yeah, so let me get down and show you our bedrooms. All right, so this is the entrance of the boathouse. Now, as soon as you enter, you get inside this passage where you have 2 bedrooms or maybe 3 bedrooms for that matter. So look at this. This is bedroom number 1, and this is 2, and you have a kind of a wash basin and a mirror here. And this is our bedroom, and that's the washroom. And we have a kind of a storage over here, and we have a AC and a fan and a bed for 2 individuals. So that's what we have, and that's the kitchen right there. And that is Sudhir, who's our caretaker for the day, and he'll be able to help us with all our food requirements and sightseeing and everything. And so this is the boathouse that we're going to stay for today. All right, the time is 2:12, and we parked in this place. I'm not entirely sure which place is this, and this is where they stop for lunch. And if you see, all the boats will stop here for lunch, and they will take it out after the break is over, and they'll start the ride again. And look at the view, just beautiful. The climate is very hot, and we are literally dripping inside. So now we will have our lunch, and that is Sudhir over there, and he's getting our tables ready. So once that is ready, we will have our lunch, and then we'll cover a few places. So again, I'll be able to show some more views for you guys. All right, so this is the lunch for today. We have white rice, sambar, fish. We have salad, curd, pickles, salt, and 2 types of curries and water bottles. And this is the menu that we have. And if you want something beyond this, and you'll have to tell them much further, and they'll be able to make it for you. So this is included in the package, and what we paid is around 13,500 for 3 people, and the entire boat is ours. In certain situations, these boats will be shared with others as well. Depending on your preference as well as your budget, you can choose those options as well. So let's finish this lunch, and we will just take a shot at this lake, which is outside. All right, this has an inbuilt restaurant inside. Can you believe this? and it also has rooms on the other side. This boat is massive, and look at it. This is how the boathouse would function. There would be a generator and a geyser and a backup battery or whatever it may be. This is how it will function. But then again, this boathouse is just massive. So you'll be able to see all sorts of boathouse over here, and depending on your needs and your preferences, you will be able to select what you need, and you can experience this whenever you come to Alleppey. All right, so we got off the boat and we've come to this place. This is the paddy field of Alappuzha. So look at the view from up here. It's quite huge though. The backwaters is just opposite to this paddy field, and then this is the view from the backwaters. And they have done most of the harvesting, if I'm not wrong, looking at the fields. But the fields look just beautiful and they're a lot greener.
This place is not just famous for backwaters. The backwaters are part of Vembanadu Lake, the longest lake in India and also UNESCO listed wetland ecosystem. The boathouse, what you see over here, are also called as Ketuvellums. It is once used to transport rice, but now it is luxury floating houses for the travelers. Alappuzha is also famous for boat race, where the Nehru boat race or the snake boat competition happens here every August. If you don't know what it looks like, this is how it is. So overall, Alleppey isn't just a destination, it's the way of life flows gently through the Kerala's heart.
Alright, so the time is 5:12 and this is the end of the lake, and there is another lake beyond that place, but then again we are not going to that place right now. So now the boat is turning back to the boarding point, and then he will stop the boat for the rest of the night. And there are different routes these boats take. So one will go in this route and the other is over there. So if you look at the boat over there, they will take that route as well. So this is the most preferred one, and look at the amount of boats that you have right in front of us. Alright, the time is 5:57 and we are done with our boat ride. And look at this view. This side of the lake is where major of the boating happens, and that side of the lake is completely untouched. And they just use those lake for fishing or whatever it may be. But just look at the view. Beautiful it is.
Just when I thought Kerala couldn't get more beautiful, this place proved me wrong. Gliding through the calm backwaters, watching life unfold on the banks, it felt like the time had slowed down just for me. Every ripple, every reflection had a story to tell. This is Alleppey.
Alright, we are done with the boat ride in Alappuzha. Here is our boat, which is docked in this particular place where we actually boarded at the first place, and our vehicles are parked over there, if you're able to see. And we just took some permission with this house owner, and we parked the vehicles over there. And that is Sudesh over there, and who is our caretaker. And this was a lovely experience in Alleppey. This was my first time coming to this place, and it was worth the time and effort. And I've been watching all of these backwaters in the TV, and this is the first time that I'm experiencing this in person. So if you haven't seen this place, or maybe if you are planning, go for it. It's a one-time experience. So that's it for the day, guys. I hope you liked this particular video, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I will see you in the next one.